Alright, Handsome Jack and I are fixing to jerk the motor out of this truck. We got the Grizzly locker for the rear end. We're not going to get to that this weekend because we don't have much time, but we are going to get this engine out, which is a 350. Don't know if it's got a 4-bolt main or not, but it's a really gutless 350. I can affirm that. Might be the timing so retarded. I don't know. It's bad. No power at all. But it's good. Some good parts. Power Master starter, accelerator distributor. I can't even talk. MSD wires that they let drape on the manifold and bake them, so they ain't no good. And a little Holly 600 or something. Right, bud?
Yeah.
All right, let's pull it out. Now, we were just talking. He's going to start him a YouTube channel. He's going to follow in Dad's footsteps and make like $50 a month on YouTube.
Hey, it ain't about the money. You would have quit a long time ago.
That's for sure. He's going to have to start out slow because you know he ain't got no girlfriend or nothing, and that's what helps get the views. Yeah. Have you noticed some of these channels just boom if you just got a cute belly button?
Yeah.
That's what I blame it on. Mine's tanking because my belly button's not that attractive.
No.
Hey, what are you trying to say? So anyway, he's trying to think of a name. Leave a comment below. He doesn't want to blatantly live under my shadow, but he wants a cool name. So leave it in the comments, and if y'all come up with one, you'll win some kind of a prize. I don't know what it'll be. Maybe we'll clap our hands or something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna quit yakking because as soon as I start yakking, he stops working. So get to it.
Alright.
Well, we started tugging on it and then realized we forgot to take the fuel pump off, which enables us to take the last motor mount bolt all the way out. And the thing about motor mount bolts is, what, bud?
They gotta be all the way out.
That's right. You can't fool that boy. Y'all remember when he was just a little guy, couldn't hardly talk good, crawling around inside these things? I do.
Alright.
For everything there is a season. Handsome Jack's figuring out that you got to save bolts because when you get ready to put it back together, you're going to need them again.
Yeah.
Alright, let's give it a tug again and see what happens. Oh yeah, that's much better. Alright, as far as you can go until you pull it out some or push the truck back. Alright, let me help you. Almost there. What's that? Gouging. Don't mess up the power steering lines there. Just pick it up. Now it's dumping transmission fluid. That's awesome.
It's a shame. Could have went in my fuel tank.
Alright, I gotta help you. Alright, Handsome Jack got the engine out. Now we just gotta do what we don't want to do. Because it's hotter than blazes out there. We gotta open the door and push this truck out. And then pull the transmission off the engine. And all like that right there.
And pressure wash.
And pressure wash the truck. so that so it's not like we're working on a 6.2 in there. Because it's pretty grungy. Pretty grungy. And, you know, sop up the transmission and fluid on the floor. All that stuff. Probably ought to pull this Power Master starter off and save it for future reference. I may sell this engine, I don't know. I don't think I got a complete 350 anymore. Maybe I better keep this one. Because you never know what you might need. But it's getting to the point, I'm 51 years old. What am I going to do with all this stuff? And sometime I want to retire and move out of here. It's getting too growed up. But we'll see. Could you imagine me having to move out of here? Good grief.
Yeah, and this ain't even half of it.
Think of the auction you're going to have when I kick the bucket.
I don't know about an auction, but I better have one heck of a garage.
It's interesting, it's the stuff people do. Look at this. It's got good graphite header gaskets. And then some cheap Mr. Gasket. You might as well use a Fruit Loop box and use them things on top of it. And it's still leaked. And then a Power Master starter on a low compression 350 is a waste of money. Anyways, I digress. Alright, let's continue. Let's push this truck out. Get our tools off it. Push this truck out. Alright, big mess on the floor. Small block and truck out. 454 back in. Handsome Jack just grinned. So,
Should have been a rapper.
a rapper? I could be a rapper. You don't gotta be too bright to come up with some of them songs.
Oh yeah, spit a few lines.
Yeah.
Kind of putting him on the spot.
Yeah, put me on the spot.
That's alright, we'll come back to it.
And I don't smoke pot.
Ooh.
I don't live a lot. Alright, let's separate the two. Let's break up the marriage, so to speak. Alright, I ain't sure how far I'm going to go with this thing. We've only got like 3 weekends left, and I don't want to get into a major motor endeavor, and the block is cracked. Don't know if it's cracked on the inside. Hey, you got to undo the torque converter first, man. So anyway, I got some 396 heads, which should be smaller combustion chambers. I haven't checked to see what these heads are, or at least I don't remember what they are. But I think they're big chamber, like 118 cc or something like that. And I want to say the other ones are smaller. Plus they were rebuilt, just rebuilt probably whenever I built that truck, and a year or two before that. So probably 20 plus years ago. But they didn't have that many miles on them. So I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure. And we might put those on it for a little more compression. We'll see. We might throw a cam in it. He's wanting to put a cam in it, but
Gotta put a cam in it.
I ain't wanting to spend the money or be out here every night slaving away at it. So we'll see. We'll see. So while Handsome Jack's slaving away, after it looks like he rolled around on the floor for a while,
This is my cleanest 6'2" shirt. Right?
I'm just noticing this head here is orange. But this one over here is black. I bet you they ain't matching heads. I bet you. Well, we're fitting to find out. Well, once again, I was correct. This head, where did I see it? Ends in 236. And this head ends in 282.
Sure that's not 9.
Well, whatever, it's different numbers. So they're mismatched heads. I think that's a peanut port head, and that's a old big oval port head. So you know what that means?
Get to put new heads on it.
Get to put them higher compression heads on it. I can't remember what size valves are in them heads, but I had new valve springs and everything put in them. I think some valve guides. I can't remember everything, but anyway, I had a fairly recent valve job, which should be good enough for what we're doing here. I think the valve springs were for a mild cam though. And if we're going to put a cam, we might as well make it rowdy.
Yeah, gotta.
Alright, let's see what happens. I gotta go. The young man's going to strip it down. Or at least that's what we talked about.
Hey, it's what's gonna happen, alright?
Okay.
All Sunday.
Alright.